Tonight, we are filming a new idea I had. It's been so much bad news lately. It's just been so much. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hop on my stream and talk about a bunch of good news in gaming and eSports and just positive things, man. So that's what tonight's show about. I have no idea how many of these I'll do, but just putting the list together put me in a better mood. And I hope it will you too. So like I said, there's just been so much going on in the world, hasn't there? And I read a lot of news. It's just something that I do, especially gaming and esports news, because it's what puts food on my family's table. So I read a lot. And it's been tough in 2020, I was skimming through sites trying to find just like something uplifting, something to grasp onto, something to make you smile. And it's just tough out there, man. So many people are suffering. It's just such a difficult time. And I'm like, I was just thinking of different things to do on stream, different things. I like hopping on and just chatting with everybody. It's really good to see everybody in the Twitch chat. And I was just like, what can we do tonight? And I was thinking, I could use some good news, and maybe you could too. I don't care if there's 10 people in the stream or 1,000 or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I want to smile, and I'm hoping very much that I can make you guys smile a little bit too. So let me check out something here, because I'm getting notifications off Slack. And I want to hide that before we get started here. Where is sleep mode on Slack? I need to get, I don't know if I turn that off, if it's even going to work. If that doesn't work, I'll have to jump out. But yeah, thanks a lot. See a bunch of regular faces. I've only had a few streams, so if you're a regular, you're already good by me. Let's get rolling here. Get a little music going, maybe. Everything's better with music, right? Let me know if that music is like a decent level and it's not like annoying. How we doing? Hey, Beef! You dropping the sick burns, Beef? I don't want Soren coming in like, what in the heck? I got this message, da-da-da, and it's like on the stream. I gotta figure out how to put it in sleep. I just clicked off, so I hope that works, Beef. What's up? Godfrag is live, dude. I dig it. Very cool. So yeah, we're going to get started tonight, and we're just going to try to talk about some good stuff. It's just a random amalgamation of what I could find. Like I had this idea like around dinner time, and I had to do an ESPN show tonight. So I'm like going in Slack and asking Beef and the guys like, hey, help me find like positive stuff. And I tweeted out like, hey, will you help me find positive stuff, right? And I don't know. I didn't get many replies. It's so rough out there on Twitter. The guys in Slack helped me out a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to actually take this off. If the music is good, I don't need to listen to the music. Raiding with courage right now, just distracting myself. Hey, that's cool. You got a final in 5 hours. My goodness, brother, get some, or sister, I don't know, get some sleep. Yeah, this is the Herman Miller chair I'm in. And that one over there is also Herman Miller. Big fan. Big fan. We work with them, and they make some of the best stuff. But anyway, let's get down to business, my friends. Hang out, and we're going to check some links. So hopefully this works, because I'm about as tech savvy as my dad, and that's not a good thing. You're already pulling an all-nighter, TARDIS? Well, maybe we'll put a smile on your face. Okay, so I'm still getting Slack, but they're coming up under my webcam, so we're good to go. Good News in Gaming, Episode 1. It's all good. Everything on here is good. So, of course, me being me. Here we go. Here we go. I have to start with the good news. Some of the best news we've had in a while. Complexity, Counter-Strike, won Blast Premier EU. This was about a week ago, but it's still dang good news. Some of the best news I've had in a while. Our boys came through, and even though they lost the first game 16-2, they came back and won the second game in overtime, and then narrowly squeaked out map 3 on Nuke. That makes me smile. That was good news. Ice Cold Ocean, you were there? Very cool. Yeah, so I had to start with that, you know? Like, the purpose of this show isn't like to talk about complexity good news, but hey, it's good news. It's good news. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, I want to celebrate somebody's birthday. I'll never get all the birthdays, and I'll miss them. They'll be like, hey, why didn't you put this birthday on your show? Roald Van Buren. Let me see here. And here's his Twitter. Is an OG in eSports. And he's worked, you know, it says Face It right now. He's been an admin and kind of one of the people behind the scenes for a long time. And he's a really good guy, and he works really hard. And he's one of the people behind the curtain that make things run smooth. I think right now he's doing Flashpoint because Face It's working with them. But we've worked with him for years. So happy birthday, Roald. Appreciate you, man. If you see old Roald, definitely go follow him. It's a positive thing. This guy works hard. He's contributed a lot to esports, and it's birthday time. Happy birthday, brother. Number 3, it's Maniac's birthday. Maniac, I don't know personally as well. Oh, check out the birthday balloons. That's cool, huh? Right, Dante? Maniac CSGO's birthday. He is an esports broadcast talent, as you can see by his screen up there. And he does a really good job. And when I was putting this list together, I'd already put Rolled on there. And then someone tweeted, hey, it's Maniac's birthday. So just want to shout out Maniac. I think he's probably over in EU sleeping. He's from Switzerland. So happy birthday later if you ever see this VOD. Number 3, Frankie Ward is awesome and brave. If you haven't seen this, you got to check it out. Now, it could definitely be argued that some of the content in this article is like not happy good news, because like she calls it like it is. And I know Frankie, and she's fantastic. And it took a lot of courage to come out and to write this article on being a woman in esports. And this is at getfrank.co.uk. And it's a really cool article just about like her ups and her downs and her struggles, and just kind of what it's like, you know, being a female caster in esports. So to me, it's good news. Like, she had courage. You know, she just went out there and put herself out there. And not everything in there is like good news. But I think it's good news that she did that. And I want to tip my hat to my friend, Get Frank. And she is awesome. And I think it's something to celebrate. I think it's good news. All right, number 5. Man, we're going too fast. Let me check chat. We're going to be done in like 10 minutes. Hey, what's up, Miss Alcoholic? Pico UK. Trevor. Hey, OGC. Thanks for being a fan. I appreciate that. She is amazing, Jan Jam. All right, number 5. This Broxa, who I don't know, Brox, I'm not sure I'm saying the name right, raises $8 million for a Starship Holler, or 8 million New Zealand dollars for Starship Hospital. I want to shout that out if I can get it up. I think that's awesome. And let me see, hopefully you guys can hear the audio on this. Just gonna watch this tweet. This is his handle. You can check it out, give him a follow, or give him a tweet of encouragement. Let me see.
Hey guys, said to jump on and make a video just to say thank you to everyone that came to the stream today to show support for Starship, and appreciate everyone that's coming. And well, I'm still blown away by how much we've raised. I gave $8,000 raised for Starship Hospital, and from the bottom of my heart, all I can say is thank you, and it's going towards a good cause. And Yeah, I've just been sitting out here for like the last hour. Just
All right, the audio's a little quiet.
done today.
This is my tech noobness coming
We'll
through.
get going again tomorrow, and thank you very much once again, guys.
Okay.
The only thing is,
Not sure why the audio is low. But anyway,
Starship link.
check this out. You can see his handle up here, BROXH_. He went out and he raised 8,000 New Zealand dollars for a hospital. That's good. That's good news. He's really humble. Really awesome. That's good news. Number 6. There's eSports camps featuring 10 different games this summer. Someone sent this to me on Twitter and I was like, hey, this is cool. So this is an esports camp that I believe was going to be local, but now they're doing it online, of course. But yeah, you play with your friends and make new friends. You make an account. The philosophy: become a better player, train as a team, develop beyond the game. So I don't know. I thought this was cool. I thought this was positive, like a positive thing in gaming. Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to make some money, right? If they don't make any money, then they won't be able to pay for the expenses of the camp. But I thought this was positive. I thought this was good news. Different things. They do collegiate camp, esports performance, girls in gaming, League of Legends, team boot camps, virtual experience. Yeah, they don't sponsor me or my company or anything like that. I just thought it was good news. I like that shirt. I think it's cool. Yeah, I don't know if indoor outdoor camp or what. They're obviously doing it virtual this year. Yeah, but I thought that was cool. Something positive, to celebrate. All right. We got like 38 of these. Like, grab some popcorn and hang out. Thanks for coming by. 77 people. Man, that's awesome. I'll put this on YouTube maybe if I don't mess it up too much. It'll probably like lower my YouTube algorithm or whatever, but I don't care. Every once in a while, when I'm just like bleh, feeling down, and the people around me that are the closest to me and the company and stuff are feeling down, I'm just going to go through this exercise and try to find a really positive news and then just hop on the stream. Like I told you guys the other night, I'm just looking for reasons to hop on the stream and hang out. I've been in esports 17 years and I've never streamed. And I just want to stream. And if we can do some positive things, if through our community, we can make a few people smile with a goofy list that I put on Microsoft Word, hey, I think that'd be good. Some viewer games, Ice Cold Ocean. I'll have to figure out exactly how to do that. Any interest in CDL? Not right now. We're not going to invest in CDL. I wish them the best. We have a lot of friends in that league. A lot of great people in that league. I hope it goes well. You're getting partnered on Twitch at this rate. Thanks, Toast. I don't know. We'll see. People were messaging me on Insta and stuff, telling me to put a donation button on. I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm a little older. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I'll think about it because maybe I could like donate money to charity or something. I don't know. But anyway, number 6, esports camp. So, a quick review. Episode 1, it's all good. Complexity CSGO wins Blast. Rolled birthday, Maniac's birthday, Frankie Ward had an awesome and brave article. Brox raised 8,000 New Zealand dollars for a hospital, and esports camps are coming out. Number 7, this is cool. If you haven't heard of this guy. Esports legend Golden Boy is back on the Titan games on NBC. And he tweeted this tonight while I was doing my notes for this episode. Golden Boy is one of the coolest people in esports, one of the hardest working guys. He's one of those people that works so hard. My light is really bad, isn't it? Whatever. He's one of those people who worked so hard. Let me see if I can turn this on. It might help. To get where he is. It's a little more light. He's one of those people that worked so hard to get where he is, and he just grinded and grinded and grinded in esports. And now this is like second or third season he's been on the Titan games. That's his tweet right there. Hey, you know what time it is? Titan Mondays. So this guy from esports who grinded his way to the top is like on NBC. Like, if you pull for people, if you're happy for people, if you want the best for people, even if it doesn't benefit you, you gotta smile. You gotta be happy for Golden Boy. He's awesome. Yeah, he's hosted a lot of different events. Gen X, Rainbow Six, and lots of them. Hey, Fran, I always meant Front MTV. Thanks for following since the old days. I really appreciate it. That's very cool. I love seeing that. Yeah, it's crazy. Eddie, Evil Doer TV says it's crazy to see the guys that have been grinding for years make it. And I agree. That's good news, right? This is good news. Like, this is positive, good stuff. Now, I'm not doing this show to say, like, the bad news isn't something that we should take to heart, and the bad news isn't something that needs to be addressed and needs to be heard, because it does. It's just sometimes there's so much of it at once. You just got to balance it out, you know? We talk a lot in Complexity about mindset and trying to stay positive no matter what's going on. And it doesn't mean you ignore the bad things in the world, the bad things in gaming. You listen and you learn and you do what you can to improve those things, right? But yeah, you can't just take all that in. You can't consume all bad, because it just makes you feel dark inside. It just makes you just feel dirty and angry and all these things that aren't good. You have to be intentional. And you're going to hear me say this lots of times. You have to be intentional about your life. And one thing you have to be intentional about is making sure you're careful what you consume. If you're on social media all day and you're watching the evening news and it's just bad after bad after bad, after crime, after pain, after house burning down, after war, after pestilence, all these things. And then you wonder, like, why am I struggling? Like, why am I not right? Why is my mental health just not where I want it? Well, what have you been eating? What have you been consuming with your eyes and your ears in your life? You have to be intentional about balancing that out. Everything on this channel is my opinion, of course, because it's my channel. You have to be intentional about balancing that out. You must consume some positivity and some beauty and some joy and some goodness in your life, or you will get sucked down in the black hole. That's my take. My channel, my take. Number 7 is Golden Boy. Number 8, hey, there we are with Riot is selling League of Legends skins to raise money for COVID relief. That's awesome. Check it out. It's on The Verge. Of course, we get an ad. Riot is selling League of Legends skins to raise money for COVID-19. 3 champions get a medical theme makeover. Now, if you're not familiar with Riot League of Legends, you probably are. But if you're not, like, when they sell skins, they can raise a lot of money. So the company is doing what they can do. And this is important. I think we should all do what we can do. Like, we're never going to change and just the world and change and solve all the world's problems. No one person on this planet can do that. But if we all just do a little bit with what we can do, I think collectively it'll make a huge difference. So Riot, obviously the video game company, they drive revenue. One of the ways they drive revenue is through making these skins and selling them in game. So what a great way to raise money for COVID relief. Sell skins. That's what you're good at. Stay in your lane and you know, do something positive. Shout out to Riot Games, man. I think that's good. That's good news. Like, this could raise a lot of money. It could help people that are struggling with this pandemic. Yeah, beef. Mr. Beast videos is crazy. Like, some of them are emotional. You haven't checked out Mr. Beast. My son Jordan always shows me the videos. Like, he'll film himself. Like, there's one where a guy delivered a pizza to a house and Mr. Beast was in the house. And his tip, you know, you usually give him like $5 for bringing your pizza. Mr. Beast gave him the house. Like, straight up. Gave him a house. You know, changes people's lives. And he films the reactions, of course. And that's how his YouTube channel is one of the most popular in the world. But it's positivity. It's cool stuff. It's never like, let's, you know, pour paint on this old man's head and film his reaction. No, it's like, let's give this old man $100,000 and see what he says, you know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he's a legend. 88 people. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I really sincerely hope this will brighten your day a little bit. Think positive. So number 8 was Riot was selling League skins to raise money for COVID. Number 9, I've got some funny ones in here too, just because they made me smile. I hope they make you smile. Gamers are going crazy about Xbox shaped rock. You know, because why not, right? This is on Hypebeast. Hypebeast. Gamers going crazy over an Xbox controller shaped rock. Some kids at the beach. And he finds this. It looks like it's so dumb. You just gotta chuckle, right? It's like, hey, it looks like, but it does look like an Xbox controller, right? When you're too broke for the PS5, he's got an Xbox PS controller. Y'all play on rock or stick. Look at this one down here. Got the PS5 with a rock. I don't know, it made me smile. Sometimes it's the silly, just goofy things in life that can get you to smile. Number 9 is this goofy rock. All right, then I got some pictures in here too. Good vibes only. This is a good news show. This is only just about looking for the beauty in life and smiling. Number 10, and I love this one. If you're in eSports, you've probably seen it. Jacob Wolf is an ESPN reporter. I just did a show with him a minute ago. I know some of you were in there. Dante was in there. He was at Starbucks and found this baby kitten, like baby, itty bitty. And since he's at Starbucks and the look of the cat, he named it macchiato, like the coffee. And then for the last, I don't know, a couple months, he's been tweeting on the same tweet thread the story of this kitten he found and rescued. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's like uplifting. So let's check it out. Come on. There we go. This is Jacob Wolf. I was just on a show with him. At Jacob Wolf. So check him out. Went to Starbucks. Something unexpected happened. This poor baby kitten. Gonna try to keep it alive until I can give it to Austin Pets Alive. So just stop for a second, you know. It's so easy every time you turn on the news or the TV or whatever to see people that are angry. And I'm not making any judgments on any of this stuff. I'm just talking about, you know, there's frustrations in this world, there's anger in this world, and there's so, you know, things are getting burned and all this stuff going on. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look how tiny. Her eyes, I think it's a girl. Yeah, it's a girl. We believe she's a girl. Name her Macchiato. After the drink order, when I found her, she had a flea, and to say she had a flea infestation is an understatement. We're bathing her with Dawn dish soap. They're trying to get these fleas picked off her. I mean, call me a cheesy old fool, but that's beautiful. This much work, this much effort into this little tiny life, because life is important. I think it's good news. This thread is gold. So check out at Jacob Wolf. I won't have time to go through everything. So Macchiato is growing. See, when she was little, she couldn't even open her eyes. Imagine being in this world like you're a newborn. You can't even open your eyes. You're like, what's going on? Why am I at this Starbucks? And then a warm-hearted dude like Jacob Wolf comes by and films the story of nursing this baby kitten. It's a beautiful story. Oh, the eyes are coming open. This is May 13th. She's getting stronger. Barely walk. Look at those claws. She's like, rawr. And he has a dog named Sager, who's named after one of the famous NBA announcers. Look at his pup. Check out this baby kitten. Look how careful he is with her. Oh, they jumped. Hey, Oxy, what's up? Devin puts on a better stream than me, but I'm glad you're here. So I'm just going through good news. Look at Jacob, man. That's a heart of gold right there. Spending his money, spending his time, putting his heart into this little kitty. Anyway, so the whole story's on here and it just keeps going and keeps going. Macchiato gets stronger and then she's figuring out how to use the litter box. They're taking her to the vet and they build her a playpen. There's his other cat, Doris. Doris is still confused. Sagar, the dog, loves her to death, but Doris isn't quite sure yet. May 26th. Macchiato is getting so fast. Every day she gets a little better at walking. Look at that little thing. Like, look at that. She is tiny. Oh, look at her go. And it just keeps on going and going and going. 42 more replies. But yeah, you could follow this at Jacob Wolf. Macchiato, the adventure continues. Come on, that's good news, yeah? I think it's good news. Good on Jacob Wolf. That was number 10. Number 11. In video gaming, Cyberpunk 2077 is incoming. And my sound apparently is bad, but we'll check it out for a minute. I won't watch the whole thing. I'll probably get DMCA'd or whatever. And it's 4 minutes long. Who's excited for Cyberpunk? Anybody gonna spot this game? Ex-Luminosity content people are starting a new org. Oh, that's interesting. Salve! So this is cool, huh? Can you hear the sound at all? I gotta work on that. I see desktop audio on my mixer. Dante, can you hear this? But anyway, I'm not gonna stream their whole I'm gonna jump through here. We're not gonna stream the whole thing. Yeah, you looking forward to it, Pico? I think it kind of looks cool. I get a Deus Ex vibe from it. I played the first Deus Ex, or however you say that. That was cool. I didn't play the second one. I definitely get that vibe. This Cyberpunk 2077, that's coming. I think that's good news, man. We could always use some cool new games, especially when we've all been cooped up in quarantine. I feel like gamers have chewed through everything. They've gone to their Steam list of games from all the ones they bought on Steam sales around Christmas like 3 years ago and never got around to playing. They played all of them. So this game looks cool. You gonna play this, Dante? Anyway, I think that's good news. Cool new game coming out. I think that's good stuff. That's number 11. This is the Good News in Gaming and Esports show. Number 12, Ubisoft. Hyperscape rumors. Is it coming soon? Check on PC Gamer. Ubisoft's reportedly making a battle royale Hyperscape coming soon. This is just 12 hours ago. Looks kind of interesting. And of course, everyone's favorite esports consultant, Rod Breslau, friend of mine, good friend of mine, credited with the image and the leak. Hey Sean, how you doing? This stream will be recurring just kind of whenever I can. Wednesday, I'm going out of town for 5 days, going to the lake, gonna take my family up, fish and boat and hike some trails and get some fresh air that we really need. But especially in 2020 when it looks like I'm not going to be at airports all the time, I'm going to have more time to fire up the stream and just figure out what we want this stream to be. I might go where I'm like every night for a week and then I get busy and I'm not on for 3 weeks. So it's hard to say like I'm not going to have a stable schedule. I'm too busy with work and family to commit to that, but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So Hyperscape. Interesting. I think that's good news. It's exciting. Remember when Apex Legends came out? Like, whoa, what is this? That's good news. It's like reinvigorates the gaming ecosystem. People have another piece of, entertainment and content to engage with. I have no idea if this game will be good, but I think it's good news. The potential of a cool new game is good news in my book. Has there happened anything good in my life, Ice Cold Ocean? Every day. Every day I wake up to my beautiful wife and I go hug my beautiful kids, and I'm healthy and I can take a hot shower, drink some ice cold water and orange juice, full stomach, great job, awesome people I work with. Man, I could go on for hours. How many good things happen to me every day. I'm very, very blessed. The good Lord has blessed me very much, and I'm very grateful. Yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Hyperscape. I think that's good news. Number 12. Number 13, of course, the new Xbox and the new PlayStation are just around the corner. Come on. I'm not a huge console guy. My son Jordan rocks the consoles. I think that's good news, right? Like, aren't we kind of tired of the previous generation and ready for something new and different, hopefully, and much more powerful, right? Mr. Lake at the Lake. That's right, Ice Cold Ocean. So yeah, I mean, I think that's good news. Xbox Series X release date, specs, design, and launch titles. This is on Tech Radar. This thing is coming. Late 2020. That's good news. I know what Jordan's getting for Christmas. I hope he's not watching. Jordan, are you still in there? He's probably gaming. He doesn't watch my streams. He hears me ramble on enough in real life. And then the new PlayStation. We have a couple PlayStation 4s in the house, but we never really use them. I don't know. When we first moved here, I moved my kids from California to Texas at the end of 2017. And Jordan would always play Xbox with his friends in California. And I'm like, why aren't you playing games with any of the guys at your new school that you can make friends and build relationships with, over your love of video games? And he just looks at me. He's like, well, Dad, all the kids at my Texas school play PlayStation, and we only have Xboxes. So I looked at him like, get in the car. That's when we bought our first PlayStation, so he could rock out with some of the local kids. Late PS5 release date, design specs, and news for Sony's PlayStation 5. This is 12 hours ago. What do you guys think of the look of this thing? Hey everybody, sorry if I forget to say hi. I'm not great at checking out chat. Oh, hey, Jordan is in here. You better get me one of those. If you ask nicely, maybe Santa will bring you one. This looks pretty crazy, huh? Some people are like, it looks like what we thought video game machines would look like, like in 2006. And they're like, oh, this is a futuristic one. I think it's cool. Like, it looks modern, it's sleek, whatever. To me, really, I don't really care what it looks like much on the outside. It's all about what's on the inside. People make fun of the Xbox, the new one is like, oh, it's a refrigerator or whatever. But it's like, I'm going to tuck that thing over in the corner. I really don't care what it looks like, but if you can make it look cool, I guess why not, right? But I think that's good news. PlayStation 5 and Xbox are incoming. Cyberpunk's incoming. This Hyperscape, whatever it's called, looks to be incoming. PlayStation. Oh, we got another picture. We have a puppy. We have a puppy. What's up, Hockey Jake Gold? Can we talk Cole? I do different like AMA streams and stuff. You're actually being featured on the Good News and Gaming Show, episode 1. I don't know how many episodes we're going to do, but I wanted to smile today and offer a smile and some good news to anybody. Yeah, Pico, the SSD tech is crazy. So that's a puppy. Come on, you can't look at that and not smile, right? Number 14. I found this really randomly, and I don't know, it just made me smile. I'm a nerd. It's on Reddit. The Xbox controller table. I guess it doesn't work because you can't actually touch the buttons, but you gotta be like a serious, like, nerd junkie. Toss this thing in your living room. Like, what are the trays? I guess you could put like dips. If you have a party and you got the chips, you could put like the dip trays on the actual buttons if they don't wobble around. Yeah, the rock, right? The Xbox controller rock. Well, this thing is the Xbox controller table. I don't know. It made me laugh. Not that it's good news or anything. It just made me smile. Thought I'd share. Number 15 is kind of cool. It could turn out to be absolutely nothing, but it's called VENN, VENN, the new 24/7 gaming network that's been under development. And I noticed their tweet today. I've been following them. A new 24/7 network for gaming and pop culture. Watch us Twitch, YouTube, and more August 5th. Shows and talent announcements coming soon. VENN.tv. So they've been showing like the construction of their studio. Just you wait and see. And they're building out like a production studio to have 24-hour a day like eSports shows. I don't know if this is the first time this has been attempted, but I think it's good news. The more activity in the ecosystem, the more entertainment and the more platforms for people to produce content and share their stories. This is obviously going to be at a pretty high level. So I don't know. So they're building out the studio here. I think it's good news. I look forward to seeing what's up with VENN. Who knows? I might end up in that room doing some interview or something. I usually do. I don't know anyone from over there, or if I do, I'm not aware they're working there. But yeah, I think it's cool. VENN is coming in August. A new 24-hour gaming channel. Good news. Sure as hell not bad news. Yeah, I think it's cool. Hey, what's up, Ian? Or Lance Mill. Sometimes I have a hard time reading the text in this thing. I got a dark background. Yeah, it does sound interesting. AP20. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you're back. All right. There's the puppy. Puppy's gonna go away pretty soon. Hey, puppy. No, puppy. 16. This gamer scores an SNES for 20 bucks. Good news, man. Not good news for us necessarily, but you gotta be happy for other people. I found this sweet boxed SNES for $20 at a garage sale. That's like OG. That's old school. No wonder it has 544 upvotes. Like, good for you, man. Or lady, I don't know. Let's see. Posted by Randy Nacho Man Cabbage. I'm guessing that's probably a male. But you never know. Super Nintendo for 20 bucks. You know what people would pay for that? You can get some great deals at garage sales because people just want to get the crap out of their house and they're not going to put in the time to research like how much this thing could go for. The smart way to hold a garage sale is Google all the stuff you're going to sell because you might be able to make bank on eBay. But people are just like, look, I want this crap out of my house. I'll make a few bucks. Let's get rid of it. 20 bucks for that thing. Thank you, Randy. You are the Nacho Man Cabbage. Thank you. I tip my hat to you, Randy. $20 for that thing. I'd probably pay you $200 on the spot. Good for him. See, that's good news. Let's click off some of these tabs before I blow up my computer. All right. So number 16 was a gamer scores in SNES for $20. We're about halfway home, I think. Oh, it's a smiley face. And a 3v. Night mode for the win. 3v. Hockey Jake Gold, do you like the smiley face? I like smiley faces. When I was a kid, they had these yellow cups that were everywhere. They were ubiquitous. Everyone had one in their house. And these yellow cups with like a big old smiley face on them. And you had to have the smiley face cup. There's just something about a smile that makes you want to smile. Number 17. Ooh, I'm skipping ahead here. The first Tier 1 eSports cast done by 2 females. I put a question mark because I don't know if it really is the first. And I believe it's a Rainbow Six event. Someone sent me this on Twitter. I'm like, hey, you know what? That is good news. That's cool. So let's put it on the show. Jess Goat tweeted this. This is one of the first, to my knowledge, Tier 1 eSports casts done by 2 women. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to work with another woman again and enjoyed the cast a lot. Not gonna lie, I'm hyped for this duo, Marie Roy. And it's a European League Rainbow Six event. So that's cool. I think it's awesome. It's good news. Like, celebrate things like this. I think it's awesome. Someone sent me this on Twitter when I asked for links to good news. So congratulations to Gio and Jessica. I think that's awesome. Definitely good news. That was number 17. Better check with chat. All right. Laredo Potato. That's a cool name. Oh, you worked with Gio before? Cool. I haven't had a chance to meet her yet. Gio was on Thorin's YouTube channel. She has an interesting story. Says, I gotta make the bigger. Fiend YZZ. Cool. Do you know about the humble streamer BROXH? Yeah. Dude, you must have just joined us. BROXH was number 5. Right there. Raised 8,000 New Zealand dollars for a hospital. Very big fan. I tried to play the tweet, but for some reason the audio wasn't too loud for the stream. Okay, there's the gamer I see. That's 2 females. Number 18. Gamer does a 12-hour stream to raise money for mental health group. This is from the South Wales Guardian in the United Kingdom. See, there's beauty in the world. There's good in the world. You gotta look for it these days, right? Because the media just wants to get all the negativity in your face, clickbait. This dude, Gamer Connor, set for 12-hour marathon live stream for charity Acting for Others. So in his small town over in South Wales, you know, he did what he could. He did a stream and he's raising money. An avid gamer is hoping the marathon stream will help generate publicity and raise funds for Acting for Others, a group which provides financial and emotion support to theater workers in time of need. It's a mental health charity. So he did this, and not only did he do this, he managed to get in the media. So on top of whatever good he did directly, he spread awareness of mental health. He spread awareness through this media of this organization. Like, Connor, fantastic. Well done. Good news. Good news. Tip the hat. Number 18 is Connor. Number 19, deadmau5 does a PUBG charity stream for No Kid Hungry. deadmau5, of course, very famous. deadmau5 teams up with PUBG for Gaming to Give Back charity. This is just June 23rd, just a few days ago. There's good out there. Just gotta look. deadmau is Gaming to Give Back this week on Player Unknown, PUBG, to benefit No Kid Hungry. It's hosted by different people. But yeah, I bet they made some money. I'm feeling better already just reading these, and I made the outline earlier today. It's good news. It's good news. Good on him. That was number 19. Number 20. BTS CSGO video should make you smile. Oh, I gotta hope the audio works. Hold on. I am going to... Oh, I already stopped the music. Okay. I'm gonna do my... I really hope this audio works. This is a Counter-Strike tweet by BTS. It's the lead. Okay. Y'all ready?
Seems like everyone these days is concerned about all the bells and whistles. Whoa. Slow down there. Here's a place for the finer things. Where the walls are sturdy.
Hold on a minute. I gotta figure out where... I want you guys to hear this, and I'm getting music from something. Okay, I was getting music from an old tweet. This is too good to miss. This is, if you like Counter-Strike, you'll really love this. Hopefully you can hear it now.
Seems like everyone these days are concerned about all the bells and whistles. Whoa. Slow down there, partner. Here's a place for the finer things in life, where the walls are sturdy, and when you get hit, it means something. And the only abilities we got are the ones that the big man upstairs gave us. Around these parts, we pull down and to the right, and it goes the same way, every time. Out here, we got 5v5 economy-based tactical bomb defusal gameplay, just like Mama used to make. CSGO is good old-fashioned shooting. Is bullshit.
CSGO, just good old-fashioned shooting. But Mirage is bullshit. Excuse my... Oh. And that is at BTSCSGO if you want to watch that. We know there's a lot of new games out there, but you don't need 3 bomb sites if you achieve a rich classic flavor. Oh man. Oh, it's the 3rd or 4th time I've seen it. I can't stop laughing. Oh man. Come on, that's good news. That's laughter. That's smiling. Like, that's cool. Hat tip to BTS. Really well done. That is fantastic. I got to retweet that. All right, we're on to the next page. We're through the top 20. Hey, Famsky. I'm not really doing an AMA right now, but you can ask a question. Number 21. GCX raises $6 million for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This is on GameSpot. GCX charity event raises more than $6 million for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This was just June 21. This was not long ago. Florida-based gaming event GCX has thus far raised $6 million for Children's Hospital. $6 million. Thank you. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a children's hospital. It's good news. Good news. That's why I made the list. Hat tip to GCX. Really good stuff. All right, number 22. State Space Gamer Training raises $15 million. Now, this isn't a charity. This is a new business. Let's check it out. I think that's good news. Like, there's investment going into our ecosystem. People are raising money. They're creating new products for gamers. That's good news. State Space, the platform that trains gamers, raises $15 million. By put the money in. They launched out a stealth in 2017 with AIM Lab. Which, why are you doing that? Stop. Is this some kind of ad? Stop doing that. What's going on? Okay. Some of these websites today are super, like, just not trying to put down TechCrunch, but come on, we're live on Twitch here. State Space was founded by neuroscientists from New York University and goes beyond the mechanics of AIM itself to understand and measure several parts of a player's game, from visual acuity across the quadrants of screen to reaction time. This is something this type of thing is really interesting to us in Complexity. We spend a lot of time and we've spent a lot of money to develop the world's kind of foremost training facility when it comes to technology around training gamers. Everything from Twitch reaction speed to training in training rooms that have special sound systems and lighting systems that replicate what it's like to play on the big stage. We have a nap pod. We have a cognition lab. It's basically a gym for your mind type of thing. So this is a new technology that's coming out. Like, we've seen it in traditional sports before, whether it be football, baseball, soccer, like science advancing the sport and not only making performance better by the players, but making their lives better. Mental health, physical therapy, training properly, proper stretching. All these things are now being worked into gaming. And I think Complexity is really at the forefront of that. And we're very proud of that. So this is cool. This company raised 15 million bucks to build this really interesting product that could benefit gamers. You know, they'll start with pro gamers, but these things always filter down to the average gamers like you and me. And yeah, that's good news. I think that's good news. Good for State Space. Keep an eye on them. Number 22. Wait for it. Oh, we got the hard hands. The positivity. And positivity. Hearts in chat. Do you think any of your CSGO players are top 20 in the world? Hell yes, I do. Sad Gamers, what's up? Appreciate everyone joining. 83 of you guys. Crazy. All right. So wait, I'm jumping ahead. Number 23. 15 surprising benefits of playing video games. It's on mentalfloss.com. This is good news. Everyone's always trying to put down video games. Let's check it out. 15 surprising benefits of playing video games. Okay. Number 1, video games are producing better surgeons. Who would have known? Dante, are you going to be a surgeon? Raditz might be a surgeon, but he's probably fallen asleep by now. Ninja Tuna makes the brain sharp. Yeah. Number 2, video games could help people overcome dyslexia. Wow. Some research points to attention difficulties as being a key component of dyslexia. Interesting. Number 3, video games could improve your vision. No kidding. Don't sit too close to the television used to be a common parental refrain without a lot of science to back it up. Instead, scientists are discovering games in moderation may actually improve, not strain your vision. Huh. Participants try to play games using only their lazy eye with the good one obscured. These players showed significant, sometimes normalized improvement in the affected eye. Who knew? Number 4, video games could help make you a better leader. 100%. I've known this for a long time. When you're in a server working and leading and being a part of a team, you learn communication skills, you learn motivation tactics, you learn how to work with people to achieve a common goal. It's one of the beautiful things of team-based video games, and team-based eSports in particular. Absolutely make you a better leader. My son Jordan, I guarantee you he's learning to be a better leader just by participating and being a leader in the different games with his friends. Number 5, video games could pique your interest in history. Yeah, that's true. Well, you look at a lot of games these days. Assassin's Creed are all like based in history. A lot of Call of Duties are based in historical settings. Number 6, video games can make kids more active. Really? While some games promote a whole body level of interaction, even those requiring a simple handheld controller can lead to physical activity. Interesting. Games that involve basketball, tennis, or skateboarding can lead to children practicing those same skills outdoors because they saw them in video games. Hey, Sebastian, what's up? Thanks for coming. We're talking about good news. We got a long list of good news and positive things. That's just what we're doing on the stream tonight. It's positivity and good things. This is 15 surprising benefits playing video games. Number 7, video games might slow down the aging process. Hey, look at me. You guys don't know I'm like actually 83 years old and looking pretty good. No, I'm kidding. I'm only 82. So-called brain games involving problem-solving memory and puzzle components have been shown to have a positive benefit on older players. I have seen that actually, where when they put games like in nursing homes and retirement homes, the action and using your mental facilities to play games and solve problems and things, it's healthy. One study, just 10 hours of play, led to increased cognitive functioning in participants 50 and older, improvement that lasted for several years. That's good news, man. Go video games. Hat tip. Number 8, video games might help ease pain. That's an interesting, maybe the dopamine. Let's see. It's common to try to distract ourselves from pain by paying attention to something else. Yeah, that's kind of how like Icy Hot and that stuff works in some way. Is it tricks your brain into thinking about what's hot on your skin and forgetting about the pain under your skin. How do games do it? Playing can actually produce an analgesic, pain-killing response in our higher cortical systems. That was a mouthful. The more immersive, the better, which is why pending virtual reality systems may one day be as prevalent in hospitals as hand sanitizer. Oh, this was probably written pre-2020. Interesting. Video games might help ease pain. There's a really good project that puts video games in hospitals. I can't remember the name. Help me out, chat. Gamers. What's an awesome charity that puts video games in hospitals primarily for sick kids? Anyone? Bueller? Gamers Outreach. Thank you, Toast. You win. Well done. Number 9. Video games, I didn't miss one, right? Can help you make new social connections. Yeah, well, no duh. Aren't some of our best friends people we met through video games? Like a bunch of my buddies in this chat we met through Carmen's dad's stream. Carmen's dad has become a friend of mine through Twitch. He just plays Watch Dogs online multiplayer and just like kind of trolls people and has fun, and we laugh and just hang out. Of course, video games can help you make new social connections. 1000%. Good point. Number 10, video games can help improve balance in multiple sclerosis patients. Very interesting. That looks like a Wii. Is she playing the Wii? Since it is a disorder affecting multiple nerves, multiple sclerosis patients often have problems with their balance, and no medications have conclusively proven to help. One study showed that MS patients who played games requiring physical interaction while standing on a balance board displayed improvement afterwards. So like a Wii or something like that. Interesting. Still video games. Number 11, they can help improve your decision-making skills. I don't need this on. We're not watching a video. Video games can absolutely help you improve your decision-making skills. You have to make a lot of decisions in games, even single-player games. Like I was watching my son Jordan play Half-Life Alyx, the new VR game. And there's so many things you got to like figure out, and you got to like make decisions. You know, it's like absolutely improve your decision-making skills, because you got to make a choice, and sometimes you got to make it fast, right? Video games can curb cravings. Players preoccupied with indulging in overeating, smoking, or drinking might be best served by reaching for a controller. Yeah, you get so busy in the game, you forget about the vice, right? 13, video games can reduce stress. Absolutely. They can also cause stress sometimes. I guess it might go both ways. Some games stress you the hell out. Gamers might be less likely to bully. That's interesting. Wouldn't that be beautiful if that was true? We see a lot of bullying in gaming, and a lot of misogyny, and a lot of really bad garbage behavior hidden behind the mask of anonymity of the internet under a gamer tag, so you think you can say horrible, awful thing to people. I don't know about number 14. I don't know. Every gamer tag should be linked to your parent's social media account, so people can click a button and send what you said to your parents or your boss or whatever. I know it's just not feasible, but number 15, video games can help address autism. That is cool. Gamers using systems that incorporate the entire body to control on-screen movement have been shown to be more engaged in celebrating victories with their peers, which runs counter to the lack of communication people with autism sometimes present. Sharing space with multiple players can also lead to increased social interaction for people with the disorder. It's beautiful. Good news. 15 surprising benefits of playing video games. Very awesome. Let's keep going. That was number 23. 15 benefits of video games. Number 24, how games are changing the world. Games in a pandemic. I really didn't know it was going to go this long, but that's all right. No one's going to watch it this long on YouTube, but it's fun to hang out on Twitch. Kayla Mahoy Hoy. Good to see you. Trevor Vic. Victress. How games are changing the world. The power of play and quarantine. So this is talking about during the difficult times that we're in, games and gamification and a pandemic. I'm writing this article at the end of month 3 in a lockdown in the UK. And it talks about gaming being a positive force. Play helps alleviate stress, allows us to express our true selves, unlock creative thinking, and provides a safe space for collaboration. Collaboration as well as creativity are all important now when we need each other more than ever. I've seen here in my local community people playing Pictionary across the street from each other. People chalked up hopscotch scores 2 meters apart on the street. That's funny. An eye-opening Atlantic article, we hear about children are using play to emotionally deal and understand the coronavirus. Isn't that interesting? Isn't no wonder that the World Health Organization endorses playing video games during these times. We've seen the hashtag play apart together. That's good news for gaming. Gaming is actually helping people and benefiting people during this crazy pandemic. That's good news. That's something positive. Are you guys feeling more positive? Are we feeling more positive? You know? Is this helping? Is this dumb? Like, I really don't care if it's dumb because I feel better. I mean, I gotta watch that Counter-Strike video again. I'm kind of, what, toast, you're not buying it? You're feeling better? All right, we're going to keep working on it then. Everybody's got to feel better. It's positive. F you guys, I like it. There you go, Sad Gamers. Hell yeah, I'm liking the vibe. Thanks, Gil. I appreciate it. Let's check it out. Number 25, gaming industry helping coronavirus relief. This is on Games Radar. Here's all the ways the video game industry is helping coronavirus relief efforts. This is 7 days ago. From free games to big donations to harnessing computing power for a cure. We actually did that at Complexity. The gaming industry is helping fight COVID-19. Pandemic, radically altered lives. Major gaming events have been shut down. Here are some of the many ways the gaming community has stepped up to help support relief efforts. Gearbox Software offers Borderlands 3 cosmetic for $5 to donation relief. Bethesda donates $1 million to COVID relief efforts. Sony's Play at Home initiative donates $10 million to indie studios and offers Uncharted Collection for free. Rockstar donates 5% of Red Dead Online and GTA 5 revenue to coronavirus relief funds. Sony announces $100 million COVID-19 global relief fund. Master Chief voice actor donates cameo money to Project Cure. I mean, look at this list. 343 Industries has raised over $400,000. Game studios join the Humble Conquer COVID-19 bundle. Ubisoft donates $150,000 to the World Health Organization COVID-19 relief. Razer gives away 1 million surgical masks. CD Projekt Red donates almost $1 million to Polish healthcare charities. Riot Games donates $1.5 million for coronavirus relief in Los Angeles. Nvidia puts its processing power to good use. Nintendo gives 9,500 masks to the state of Washington. The University of Washington develops a game that can help find coronavirus medication. Ninja donates $150,000 to Feeding America. New Halo 5-pack will donate all proceeds to coronavirus relief charity. Plague Inc. developer donates $250,000 to WHO and CEPI. Games Done Quick sets up an online marathon with 100% of donations going to direct relief. Esports betting site Luckbox pledges to donate revenue from We Save Charity Dota 2 tournament. I mean, look at this list. This is good news. Look at what gaming is doing for good and for positivity. There's good news out there. You just got to know where to look. What a list. Hat tip to the gaming world. We're doing some good shit. That makes me smile. That was a heck of a list. Good on gamers. Good on gamers. How games are changing the world. Gaming industry helping. Number 26. 16% of gamers would donate to another streamer's fundraiser. 16% doesn't sound big, but when you realize how many billions of gamers there are, that's pretty big. This is UK fundraising in the United Kingdom, England. 16% of gamers would donate to another's fundraising live stream or crowdfunding page. This is June 11th this year. Research commissioned by Make-A-Wish into video gaming during lockdown has revealed a big increase in activity, with 16% of gamers saying they'd also donate to another gamer's fundraising stream or charity crowdfunding page. That's good news. Gamers are a generous bunch. We are a kind bunch. We're a good bunch. We have our problems. That's for darn sure. Haven't we seen how ugly our problems can be in the past week or so? But this is good news. Gamers are givers. Number 27. Pandemic results in eSports being the only game in town. Now I say this, I put this one on here with a bit of hesitation because, as I said on ESPN earlier tonight, I think we have to be really careful not to gloat that this much tragedy and this much pain and in this horrible situation is actually benefiting esports in kind of a big way. No one that has a good heart wants to benefit at the pain and expense of others. But I also think we can look at it positively, like if all this pain is going to happen and all this tragedy is going to happen and all this stress and anxiety is going to happen, like let's look for at least some bright sides, right? Like let's look for some things that are positive and that are uplifting. I mean, for people that make their living in gaming, people that love gaming, like we're glad that good things are happening. We're not glad that they might be happening because all the other sports aren't taking place because of this terrible time we're in. But I think it's still a good thing that some space, whether it be esports or gaming or somebody's got some brightness in this dark tunnel, right? The only game in town. An article from the Toronto Life up in Canada about the Toronto Defiant. Launching just about anything during a pandemic is a recipe for failure, unless, that is, it's an esports franchise. The Toronto Defiant, the newest entrant into the multi-billion-dollar world of online gaming, is giving sports addicts, plus mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and at least 2 Toronto Raptors, their competitive fix in a strange time. I mean, isn't it a good thing that we do have gaming? Like, you know, I miss the NBA. I'm not a huge follower of it, but I like it. I know Dante and others are missing Major League Baseball. But, you know, at least we've got some cool gaming. We've had some cool moments with NASCAR drivers like racing and Formula One playing video games and celebrities coming in and streaming on Twitch. And there's been some good stuff come out of this mess too. And there's been some good for esports and for gaming during this time. Number 28. Here I am. Oh, look at this bird. Isn't that cool? Oh, you guys can't see it yet. Isn't that cool? Look for beauty. Gucci sponsors Fnatic and releases a watch. We actually announced a great partnership with We Are Nations. And the same day, Fnatic announces something a little different with Gucci. Gucci's a pretty cool brand, huh? And they're a competitor of ours. But I think it's cool and it's good news. Look at that watch. Check it out. I have a bunch of friends that work at Fnatic. I know the founder. There's a Fnatic logo on a Gucci watch. That's legit, huh? I think it's kind of neat. As their competitor or whatever, you know, I should probably be jealous or whatnot, but I think it's cool, man. This is good news. Good for them. An esports team making a watch with Gucci. Hat tip to Fnatic. Sam Matthews and his crew over there. It's good news. There's the bird. Number 29. Some of the nerds in here are going to like this alongside me. The Game of Thrones stars. Remember Game of Thrones before it was terrible at the end? Man, I love Game of Thrones. All right, we gotta talk about this for a minute. I know this is a good news stream, and the last thing in the world I want to do is talk about a downer in a good news stream. Anybody watch Game of Thrones? This is what I think of Game of Thrones. The last season of Game of Thrones. I think it's been out long enough where I won't be doing any spoilers, right? What happened to her? She was awesome. She was the badass queen crossing the sea with dragons to kill all the bad, nasty people. I gotta get off this topic. It's a good news stream. That's all I'll say about the end of Game of Thrones. Okay. But anyway, the Game of Thrones stars play D&D for charity. Let's check it out. Cool. There we go. My computer's bogging down with so many tabs open. So, I gotta get you guys on the right screen. Here we go. Yeah, I did go from WoW to Pico. Game of Thrones stars reunite to play Dungeons and Dragons for charity. Cool, huh? Once a great show is over, the fans are looking for hints and chances to meet the cast back together, either to entertain or interact with them again. Could be a game, virtual session, yada, yada, yada. 5 cast members from GOT joined a virtual gaming sessions of Dungeons and Dragons with D&D Live 20 held 18-20 of June, just a little bit ago. Gamers were meant to raise money for Red Nose Day in order to help children impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. Come on, that's awesome. Game of Thrones actors playing D&D to raise money for children hurt by COVID-19. I hope you do get verified toast. But this is good news. Good on them, man. Have you ever seen this much good news? And how long have we been on? Oh, an hour and a half. I need to speed up. This is a lot of good news for an hour and a half, huh? I think it's damn good news. Got a few left. Number 30, Ghost of, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Tsushima drops next month on PlayStation. I'd never heard of this, but I found it on Dexerto. It looks kind of cool. Maybe somebody in here knows more about it. Epic new Ghost of Tsushima PS4 trailer. This is just today, June 29th. Shares more insight into the story. Let me see. Was that the video? Here it is. So this Ghost of Tsushima, I got to stop saying that word. I don't know how to say it. Was first teased back in 2017, Paris Game Week. The wildly anticipated game is hitting stores July 17th. That's cool. Has anybody heard of this? I think that's good news. Again, just like Cyberpunk. Oh, there's an ad for Cyberpunk on there too, right? It's like Cyberpunk's coming. Good news. Like this game looks cool. Let's watch it a little bit. Oh, this is not actual gameplay. But... Samurai.
With honor. You stray from this path.
Looks cool.
Will you become?
Yeah, I don't want to like steal their whole thing. But anyway. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. I think that's good news. New game. It's good news. Welcome everyone that I might have missed in chat. J-Man, if you want a great series with a great ending, don't mind other languages, watch Dark on Netflix. It's one of the best shows on Netflix, homie. Sumo Superior, I watched Dark for like a season and a half and it was good, but I gotta be honest with you, man. I was totally lost. I'm one of the people, like when I watch shows, I have to multitask. I think I'm too high energy. My wife is the same way. So like sometimes I'll have a laptop open and I've got like work stuff on it. I'll have my phone open and I'm going social media. The show's on And sometimes I'll have a book open and my laptop open. I'm checking my phone from time to time while I'm reading a book while the show is on. And the show Dark is really like a mind bender. Good show. Hey, Jaxus. Have I always kept up with non-competitive esports games? Yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer at heart. But this show Dark on Netflix, like that's the kind of show like you got to sit in a dark room and really zone your brain in, and then I'm not even sure that I could follow it then. I've seen a couple cool shows lately. Oh, I wish I could remember the name. I watched this one show about this monster that would transform into people. It's new. It's I can't remember. I always have to ask my wife what the name is. All right. Anyway, good news. New game. It's good news. 31. Indian professional football player has a charity, online gaming charity event. Let's check it out. From around the world, good news from India. Oh, my computer is unhappy. I gotta close some of these. Hold on. I've got too many tabs open around my computer. Okay. Coronavirus, Indian striker, I don't know how to say it, JJ, joins footballers for charity online gaming to raise money for deceased volunteer. This was June 16th. The online gaming event was organized to aid the family of 18-year-old a volunteer who passed away last week and been working towards the enforcement of the lockdown in the state. It's good news, man. People are doing good things. There's kindness. There's beauty. Hey, Faisal. Really love your passion for the game. Do you play CS? What rank are you? Everyone asks me that. I don't actually play. I don't have time to be good enough, and when I'm not good at a game, I get a little upset. And I have a hard time playing games that could take like 45 minutes for one game. I need games where I can pop in, like pause it after 5 minutes because my phone rings or something. Yeah, my son Jordan plays. He rocks. But I don't play Counter-Strike, unfortunately. I don't play League of Legends. I don't have that kind of time to like be like, I can't be bothered for 45 minutes. Yeah, good news. Good for this guy. This footballer, charity online gaming. All right. 32, we're getting toward the end. Snoop Dogg joins charity eSports event. Let's check it out. Look at all this good news out there. It only took me like maybe an hour to find all these. Took a minute though, because the media just dwells on the negative sewage of the world. You gotta dig for the good news. Not anymore. You got a 2-hour show on Jason Lake's YouTube. Nobody will sit through it. But I hope we all feel better. Hip-hop icon Snoop Dogg joins charity esports event. Hip-hop artist, entrepreneur Snoop Dogg, other celebrities, and professional soccer players for this week's FIFA 20 esports tournament. This is June 6th, this month. 6-week event that has raised $10 million for global charities battling coronavirus pandemic. Look at that. Hat tip to Snoop Dogg. Everyone else out there raising millions of dollars. That's good news. It's good news. There's good news out there. Man, if you follow gaming, it seemed like this week there was no good news to be found. There's good news. There's beauty in this world. All right, getting to the end here. Ooh, see the peace sign? Peace. Video games versus cancer. This is a Medium article. How specifically designed games may mitigate the worst side effects of cancer treatments. Cancer is devastating, unfortunate reality in our lives. It's estimated, there's some stats on how terrible it is. Most of us feel the effects of cancer with people we know. Understandably, those with cancer, depression, anxiety, PTSD. Many have to go through chemo. I saw it earlier, how video games can help. Empower stars. Wait a minute, I skipped down too far. It would seem that one of these modern day marvels is interactive entertainment. This is the best technology to combat the disease. We're talking about cancer here in video games. It would seem that one of these modern day marvels, interactive entertainment, the power of video games being harnessed as a legitimate addition to the treatment of those suffering from cancer. This idea has led researchers developing games specifically catering towards cancer patients and analyzing whether or not these games could be a legitimate form of treatment towards the deadly disease. And Power Stars, one of those games developed for iOS, designed to help children cope with the realities of cancer in a digestible and fun way, like a video game helping them understand. I think I saw this one where you're a guy running around like shooting cancer cells or something, so they could express their frustration. I don't know if it's this game, but I've seen this before where the kids could express their anger and frustration and helplessness against cancer by the guy built a game of like cancer cells. You could blast them with stuff. So it's psychologically soothing. I don't know if it's this game. Along with the game itself, a special 3D case blueprint was conceived and printed to utilize the gyroscopic capabilities of the iPad. Interesting, huh? So it has physical activity and power-up stations. Yeah. So it's really interesting that video games can help cancer patients. What did we learn tonight, class? I had heard that, but I'd forgotten about that. You guys know that? Video games versus cancer. Come on. That is good news. That is good news. You knew that already, Oxy? Or you picked up a game? Never mind. Good news. 34. We're on 34. 34. That's a lot of good news for one stream. Video game prescribed for kids with ADHD. Let's check it out. This video game is prescribed for children with ADHD. Love how all the ads are masked. Would you have imagined that in December? Like all the ads on the side of your webpage are masked. Hey, fellow walk. I'm glad you appreciated my message on alcohol. Thank you. Felt like I should speak to that. This video game is prescribed for children with ADHD. U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved Endeavor RX, a video game invented to treat children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. A video game. I think this video is probably part of this. Of course, I'm going to get an ad, right? Maybe this is, what are you doing? There we go. Play your medicine. This game is to treat kids with ADHD. No, ads everywhere. Endeavor RX was approved by the US FDA. Doctors can prescribe a video game to treat kids. That's good news. That is good news. Now doctors are prescribing video games. Come on, that has to make you smile. The space that we're all passionate about, or we wouldn't be hanging out on Twitch, is combating cancer. We're raising money for COVID relief. It's helping people with ADHD. It's helping the elderly keep their minds sharp. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, prescribing a video game. Can you believe that? This is the Good News in Gaming and Esports show. Episode 1. And these are all relatively recent articles. Like, I'm not pulling up things from 5 years ago. Most of these are in the last couple of months. Almost all of them, I think, are from 2020. This is new information. Good news. 35. Video games can be healthy social pastime during the pandemic. The main reason I put this on here is because on the USA Today, like, this isn't, you know, a gaming site or an obscure site. USA Today. Video games can be healthy social pastime during coronavirus pandemic. Video games are being prescribed as a recommended treatment for our ongoing homebound existence. He talks about Activision to Zynga. Play a part together. I love this. The initiative supported by the World Health Organization, who trashed gaming not long ago, by the way. I mean, given we weren't in a pandemic. But the World Health Organization wanted nothing to do with gaming. They just wanted to all over us. And now that we're all kind of stuck in our houses, they're like, wait a minute. Like, maybe this gaming thing isn't so bad. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Here's the man himself. Runs the World Health Organization. Play a part together to beat the coronavirus. I'm glad you like video games. USA Today. Pretty good. Almost to the end. Here's another one. There's the WHO again. World Health Organization wants you to stay home and play video games. No kidding. But it's good news, right? It's good news that people are recognizing the benefits of video gaming. There's positivity in the world of gaming. Who wants you to stay home and play video games? We've seen this a couple times in different parts of the list. Play a part together. Given its unusual circumstances, but I think it's good that people are getting a little bit different view of gaming and some of the benefits. There's healthy aspects to gaming if you live a life of balance and moderation in all things. I think that's good news. Number 37, I want to celebrate somebody in our community. His name's Micah. This is his Twitter. Mikachu. You can usually find him in our Discord. Make sure you idle the complexity Discord. Mikachu actually has been to our headquarters. He had done a drawing of me, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And he'd done this picture of Thorin. I would show it to you, but it's at my office at the HQ. And so I said, I want to buy that picture of Thorin dunking on Shaquille O'Neal. It's a long story, but there's a story behind it. Thorin is a famous content producer and announcer. He wears lots of hats in the eSports industry. But he came by the HQ and he's like, no, I'll just give them to you. So we gave him a tour of the headquarters and he gave me these. But he does primarily eSports related art. This is Thorin, Monte Cristo, Richard Lewis taking the war to TSM, because like these three have a crusade against Team TSM. TSM Holy War. There was an art contest. Here's a picture of Valde. He plays for OG. Like, it's cool. Someone with like artistic skills is making these cool like things of people. Oh, he retweeted me. Awesome. Thanks, Mika. Let's go to media so I can show you his art. Micah, but it's Mikachu. Okay, so here's media. There's Thorin, gingerbread, ginger man bad. And what I personally like about Mike is he puts a little Bible verse down at the bottom of all his art. I'm a Christian, so I think it's cool. Here is one of our guy, Obo, our newly turned 17-year-old prodigy, awesome Counter-Strike player. It's really cool. Got the complexity logo in there. Here he did Scrawny. G2, Carlos, Launders. Pretty cool. Does a good job. So I want to celebrate people from time to time. Here's another one. All these announcers, spikes are on ahead because they do predictions before tournaments, and all the announcers have to make their predictions. And Moses, Jason O'Toole, who's a good friend of mine, won the predictions, so he sits on the Game of Thrones, on the throne. There's his dog. And all the other announcers he beat, their heads are on spikes. I think it's cool. Some different people in here, Jax. Some different players. There's a friend of mine, Stunna. He was in the military, so I think that's why he has that star in there. Very cool. Thank you for your service. Yep. Some different pictures. There's some Astralis guys. Hey, we know this juggernaut, right? Did this one to blame F? You follow complexity, you know this guy. Yeah, I appreciate this guy, you know? He makes people smile. He brings cool stuff. There's more of the Holy War. Kenny S, great guy, plays for G2. Alexi B, I met with him in Helsinki, Finland. Super nice, super smart guy. Some different stuff. So yeah, I just want to celebrate him. Micah does a great job. You follow him. That's a lot right there. That's a lot of numbers. But if you Google Micah Warner, Twitter, you'll find it. See the Team Liquid guys up here. That's good news. That's something to celebrate. That's positivity. Hat tip to Micah. And I think this is the last one. Best video games of 2020 so far. Let's check them out. There's good news in gaming. There's been cool stuff going on. I want to focus on the good, and the positive, on what's, you know, happy. Best video games of 2020 so far is Unmashable. Half-Life Alyx. Oh, has anybody played Half-Life Alyx? A red top hat. Thank you. That was a great win. That was #1 on my list of good news. I watched Jordan play this. We have a couple Oculuses. Oh, that scared me.
I'm here. So what's the plan?
That was awesome. Super cool. Half-Life Alyx, if you have VR, highly recommend it. Doom Eternal's come out this year. Oh wait, is it out? Yeah, because this is a list of games that have already come out this year. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot. Jason, how prepared are you mentally to survive a second recession considering the last one bankrupted eSports? Man, I think we're already in recession, right? And economic devastation, I think, is very, very serious. But I am also worried about worse things. We just got to stay positive. That's why this is the good news show. Try to find some beauty, try to find some positivity in this crazy world right now. Kentucky Route Zero, PlayStation. Anybody seen this game? This is good news. We got new games coming out this year. That's good news. That's how we're finishing our list. Jason Lacay. What's up, Sumo? What is this? Oh, is this like a zombie thing or something? I don't think I've seen this. Cool. It's a lot of reading, huh, Forbenter? Oh. That looks interesting. I'd never heard of that one. Final Fantasy VII, of course. Oh no, they're gonna try to... I don't want to do that. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Anybody play this?
Yes. Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
You're wrong. I'm
Spooky,
not an
cool
ancient.
game, yeah.
When we're older and you're a famous soldier.
Cool game. Oh, I remember this. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Ooh, yeah, this one's kind of like cool, creepy too. Well, let me expand. Full screen's unavailable. Anybody play this? I have not, but I have seen this. This looks cool. We're lucky to have cool new games coming out this year. Leaving Monster? Yes, we're looking very much at Valorant. Ooh, what the hell is that thing? Oh, it's a spider! Holy crap! What the? No, don't do that. Wow. Yeah, man, that game looks cool. I might have to play that. The Last of Us Part 2, I think everyone was super excited for. I'm not sure they're so excited now that it's out. But it's still good news, right? Rather have it than not. I was thinking of buying this and playing it on stream, but I heard kind of mixed reviews. And it'd probably take me like 2-3 weeks to get through this game because I'm a noob and you guys would get bored. Animal Crossing New Horizons, that's been a really positive, awesome game this year, huh? Has sex scenes, huh? Really? Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm not going to broadcast sex scenes. Da, 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 da. Come on, this makes you smile, right? Animal Crossing? There's good news. Animal Crossing, very good news this year. And number one, if found. Anybody seen this one? That's cool. It's good news. Finding friends, family, and yourself. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what that game's about. But yeah, so that's good news. Best video games of 2020 so far, because we're only halfway through. We talked about a couple of really cool games that are coming out this year. We talked about a lot of good news. We talked about raising funds for charity. We talked about video games helping people and battling diseases. We talked about some birthdays in the community. We talked about Frankie and her brave article. You know, we've gone through a pretty long-ass list of good news. Our Counter-Strike team winning, right? Brox's awesome work for the hospital. Esports camps for kids. Golden Boy, our friend, is on the Titan games on NBC. Riot, League of Legends skins raising money for COVID. Then we saw the Gamer Rock. We got to check that one again. We got to check that one more time. The Gamer Rock. The Xbox PlayStation controller rock. That's good news. You just don't find that every day. You just don't see something like that every day. Check it out. I mean, you know. Come on. That's good news. Jacob Wolf, remember Macchiato? Check out his Twitter. Jacob Wolf. Watch him nurse this little cat back to health. Good vibes only. Cyberpunk's coming. Ubisoft might have a new game coming. We got our new PlayStation's coming. We got a puppy on the show. Xbox controller table, remember that? Ven, the new 24/7 gaming network. Gamer scores. An SNES Super Nintendo for $20. That's good news. Mainly for him, but it's still good. The first Tier 1 eSports cast done by 2 females. We think it's the first one. Good news. Gamer does a 12-hour stream to raise money for a mental health group. deadmau5 does PUBG charity for No Kid Hungry. BTS CSGO video that we have to watch again. We have to watch that again. Because it is one of the funniest, coolest things I have seen. I thought I still had it up. All right, let's pull it up again. If you love Counter-Strike, this video is just gold.
Seems like everyone these days are concerned about all the bells and whistles. Whoa. Slow down there, partner. Here's a place for the finer things in life. Where the walls are sturdy, and when you get hit, it means something. And the only abilities we got are the ones that the big man upstairs gave us. Around these parts, we pull down and to the right. And it goes the same way.
Every time.
Out here, we got 5v5 economy-based tactical bomb defusal gameplay. Just like Mama used to make.
Just like Mama used to make.
CSGO. It's good old-fashioned shooting. But Mirage is bullshit. Whistles.
Oh my gosh. I can't watch that without time. CSGO. Just good old fashioned shooting. But Mirage is bullshit. Good news. GCX raises $6 million for St. Jude. State Space, that cool company to kind of improve gamer performance, raised $15 million. Benefits of video games, how games are changing the world. 16% of gamers would donate to another stream. Gucci sponsors Fnatic. Like Game of Thrones plays D&D. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, that's the good news in gaming and esports show. We're right at about 2 hours, so I will chop it off here if you were finding this on YouTube. And if you managed to find this in YouTube and watch the whole thing, leave me a comment below, click the like, and click the bell. I'm going to randomly have a friend of mine choose a comment that said, hey, I watched all 2 hours of this on your YouTube, and I'm going to send you a Complexity shirt anywhere in the world on my dime. Because if you're going to sit through a 2-hour YouTube video, then hat tip to you. Thank you for watching. Keep your eyes open for good news in gaming and esports show episode 2 as soon as I get around to it. Peace.